A lot of people want to achieve financial independence and retire early, but how do you track your progress along the way? As a physician, I've developed a method that keeps me focused, and today, I'll share exactly how I do it so you can avoid common mistakes and reach your FIRE goals faster. The first thing I track is my net worth. It's easy to get lost in the day-to-day grind, but a clear picture of my finances is critical for staying on track. I use a tool called Personal Capital to track every single asset and liability in one place. Why do I recommend this? Because it's not just a simple budget tracker, it gives you an honest snapshot of your net worth, allowing you to see both the big picture and the small details. Every few months, I sit down and check if I'm on track to hit my FIRE number, and I adjust my savings rate accordingly. Tracking this number keeps me grounded and focused on my goal. Next up, I want to talk about my savings rate. This is the real secret to achieving FIRE. You've heard it before, save aggressively, but how do you measure that? It's not enough to just say, I'll save as much as I can. The key is knowing your numbers. I track my savings rate monthly, and I do this by comparing my monthly income to my monthly expenses. The higher the savings rate, the faster you'll reach financial independence. But what about physicians, right? We have a high earning potential, but it's easy to let lifestyle inflation sneak in. So, I keep my savings rate as a percentage of my total income and make sure it's always increasing. As a physician, this means making conscious choices in how I spend my money and not being swayed by flashy lifestyle upgrades. For the third part, I track my investment growth. FIRE isn't just about saving money. It's about making your money work for you. I've got my investments in low-cost index funds, primarily in the S&P 500, but I also include some real estate to diversify. The goal is simple. Let the market do the work while I focus on my career and life. But you have to track the performance of those investments regularly. I use apps like Morningstar and Yahoo Finance to keep an eye on my portfolio and make adjustments if needed. And here's a little pro tip. Don't get distracted by short-term market movements. Stay focused on the long-term trend. If your investment isn't performing as expected, it's important to ask yourself if it's due to market conditions or if it's a mistake you're making in your asset allocation. Finally, I keep a close eye on my retirement accounts. As a physician, I have a 403(b) plan, and I also have a traditional IRA. I max out these contributions every year. But here's the thing I've learned. The earlier you start, the easier it is. The compounding effect is real, and it's a game changer for your FIRE progress. I don't just look at how much I'm contributing, I track how the tax advantages are helping my growth. Sometimes I'll do a Roth conversion if I'm in a lower tax bracket. But it's not just about being tax efficient. It's also about staying consistent. Every year, I make sure I'm contributing the maximum amount I can to these accounts, and because I track it closely, I can easily spot when I'm falling behind, and I adjust my strategy immediately. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering how this applies to your specific situation, and here's the key takeaway: consistency and patience. You won't reach FIRE overnight, and you'll likely encounter setbacks along the way. That's why tracking your progress is so important. It keeps you motivated and allows you to make adjustments on the fly. So here's something really important to consider. How would it feel to look at your finances and know exactly where you stand with your FIRE journey? By tracking these metrics consistently, you can gain that confidence, and honestly, it's a game changer. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing. I create content that's not influenced by affiliate commissions or hidden incentives. It's just real, actionable advice to help you achieve your financial goals. Don't forget to share this with someone who could benefit from it.